Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Room to Grow. Last time, at the end, we managed to make it into the Forest Plus section, the optimal section of this level. And so I will try some more of these puzzles to start things off, with the expectation that they'll be difficult and we might need to abandon them for the moment. Here it looks like I need to press to the left and down. So a most obvious thing to me to do at the beginning is something along the lines of this. I can't press to the left over here, right? Okay. So then I could also try something along the lines of this. That's the down that I didn't mean to do yet. One moment. Right, and if I'm gonna need to go down with you and also left, not sure how I would end up doing that. I guess I could try something like this, where we could push. That's going to go too far to the left, and also I can't push down from there, right, because there's only this little bit. I can push left that way. I'm saying push left. It's actually push right. And I can push down this way. And I also have the ability to push back this way as well. And so I maybe don't want to push these two together. I might want to kind of do two separate kind of pushing movements to get them where they are going. They both need to go down a couple of times, so it'd be good to do those together. But I might be able to do the remainder of the offsets a little bit differently. So let's see. Both of them need to move to the right. So let's attempt to set that up here at the beginning. Alright, there's an opportunity for them to potentially move to the right. Great. And now if I only want to move one of them to the right, I'm already stuck over here. Right. Once I'm moving left or right, it might be the end of my available moves. Not necessarily, but possibly. Because I could have also done... This is an interesting idea. What if I do something like... this? This is gonna make a mess, but let's just see. So I can push down, and then push to the right. And if the other one had stayed down, that wouldn't have been bad. So I kind of started like this. And yeah, actually from here, I could push to the left first. Then push down. And then push this way again. Hey, that worked. Okay, for whatever reason, that one turned out to be easier to me than the previous one. I guess let's try getting to level 3. Looks like level 4 and 5 might be harder to get into or out of. Oh my goodness. There's no bushes in this one. So this is all grid pushy. And that kind of implies to me that some of these are not going to be pushed into obvious positions. For example, maybe I'll do something like this, etc. Because if I just take the straight on attack, then I don't see how I could make this work. Well, maybe I can actually. No, because now that one's kind of trapped. What if I go after this one first? No, that's never going to work that way. What if I go around? Push you down there, get you up there, It's going to be pretty much impossible to push either of the other ones right now, though. Kind of like the idea of that, though. What if I start by pushing you there? That gives me a good place to finish you up. Yeah, this looks like it has possibilities. To my eyes. However, it appears I have to push you 2 to the right before I can push you down. And then I don't have space to get back to the other one. But if I could, that one had possibilities. I think there's space over there to do something with that. And now with this... I just saw something a moment ago that looked good to me. What was it? It was this. Great. I think we've got it. Also, look how long my cactus has become. Okay. That was cool. Different type of puzzle. Let's take a look at the next one. Alright, we have a little hole in the grid. We have some leverage available on a couple of sides. And I've learned some things about what we can do with this. Oh, there's a couple of holes here. There's one above here, and there's also one above here. That prevent us from kind of pushing these both together. So maybe the solution will be that I don't need to push them both together. Maybe I should push one and then push the other. That might be easier said than done. But let's see. Suppose I push this one. And then... looks like in order to push everything downward, I would have to come all the way over here. Why did I want to push everything downward? I don't know. Let's start over. What if instead I push this one first? That one seems to have more possibilities. Because then this almost gets me there, except for I push that one out of the way and I can't get that one farther. So after pushing one, I might need to move the pot or my whole body. So let's try something along those lines again. But this time, let's see if we can get the pot out of the way before we push any farther to the left. What happens if I do this? Yeah. And so now if I could push to the left, we might be almost able to almost solve something. Let me fool around with something in that space again. Let's go ahead and push you all the way here. Then push this down. And then if only I could go up left, we would be close. And I almost can do that. So what if I did... what if I did what? This. I can't push down from here though, right. And if instead I do this, then I'm exactly where I was before, I think. Okay. Continuing along with this, what if instead I try for some reason to push here? That's not going to help me. Yeah, that's not good. Let's not do that. Is there a reason I can't do something along these lines? I can only right. I can only push things to the right by pushing my whole body to the right so far. I'm pressing the left arrow in order to push my body to the right, and so that's why I keep confusing left and right. I know which is which. Okay, that guy's already solved. And so, if in theory I could push my whole body down, then if I could go that far, that would solve things. And actually my pot, if I could push my whole body down, would be out of the way. And we wouldn't have been pushing the other guy at the same time. So the problem is, once I get to here, there is not a way to push my entire body down. Or is there? What if I were to do... Not that. This. My whole body goes down. But I really don't have the room to... I can't get over here anyway, and I can't press against... Yeah. Okay, what if I try to do things stepwise? What if I only try to push this guy one, and then let's focus on pushing the other guy somehow? How would I do that? Once again, pushing everything down is not going to help. Although, what if... Not that. What am I trying to do here? He's at the correct spot. That's slightly more interesting, but it's still not going to work. Yeah, if I come all the way to the bottom right, there's no way I'm going to be able to push the top guy way over to the right, because I need to move him over still 2 more spaces, and my whole body can't move over 2 more spaces. That's never going to work. What if... What if I make a hook that can hook the bottom one? It's not going to be able to hook him that way, but what if I make a hook that can hook the bottom one? And also... something. That's not going to work. Can I make a hook that'll hook the top one? Let's ignore the... These are dangerous words to speak. Let's ignore X. And what is I'm trying to imagine here? I guess if I had done that, it would hook him. But you can never press up and down on those thingies, right? Sorry, you can never press down on those thingies to bring the whole thing up. However, it is not true the other direction. Which is to say, you can press down on these if you give yourself some space to get back out. So this is a possible thing. It's not a useful thing, but it's a possible thing. But yeah, I'm kind of going to get just trapped over here regardless of what I do there. It feels to me like there is some extra geometry here, and I just need to focus on what's going to bring me to the solution. But I'm unclear which portions of the geometry it is that I should be ignoring. Also, it also occurs to me that I've forgotten one of the key moves that I learned in another puzzle, which is this one. No, I can't do that one. Can I ever do that one? I have a possible idea. That's never gonna work. Is there ever a situation where I can do this move without being trapped in the corner and not having useful moves kind of afterwards? I guess I can prove that the answer is yes, just by doing this right at the start, and I can still get out. And it did give my pot more room to go to the right. So perhaps there's something happening here of interest. What if... I don't know what I'm doing? I have a vague idea. I don't have a vague idea. So, this still feels to me to be an interesting start. What if instead now I do... This is not quite right, but let's just play with this. So I'm able to push them both to the right that way. But obviously the grid geometry here is what fouls things up. If I skip this one and just work on this one, I'm able to push that one far enough to the right, but I can never catch that one. And there's no clever way to get across here, because there isn't a way to press up and down. Could I get across there with my pot? Okay, here's an idea. Here's an idea. I think I do actually have an idea. Let me think about it for a moment. If I want to push my pot up... No, the only way to push up is from over here, and once you do that, you're stuck and you can never do that. So I can't push my pot up. So I think I am going to have to do separate moves. Like, I think the left one, or the top one's going to move, and the bottom one's going to move, and the top one's going to move, and the bottom one's going to move. Or bottom, top, or possibly bottom, top, both. I think it's going to be something along those lines. And it seems like moving the top first is probably better, for reasons I can't quite pinpoint. But it's very hard. Can I make like a hook or a crook at the top? No, that would involve getting my pot up near the top in order to make a little hook for it. Alright, one other idea I want to experiment with. I'll never be able to push him back up, but let's ignore that for just a moment. No, again, once I press to the left on this square, I can never go up again from here because there's no grid line. So I'm basically just going to be trapped pushing things to the right or down or different things like that. So yeah, so much of the geometry, like the bottom left, like once you move there, it seems like you're trapped. Kind of, the bottom right is not as trappy, but the bottom right is not as useful. Unless... What if I push you once? The problem is I can't push the other guy twice without continuing to push that guy once. So is there a way to push you and let you go? So far, the only way I've seen to push you and let you go... Sorry, is... Have I tried this? That doesn't let you go because I've got you hooked over here. I would need to get you from the other side, which I can't do. Or can I? What am I failing to visualize? What about... I don't feel like I'm making progress on this one. So I'm going to go back to the forest and skip it for now and just see if I can either get to level 5 or solve the meta puzzle that appears to be on this screen. So let's see. Getting to level 5 seems like... Wait a minute, where was level 5? Level 5 is there. So I got my pot there, but that's not good enough. So I'd have to get my head there somehow. Can I just do this? No. What does it even mean to get to level 5? Maybe level 5 only becomes open if I move both of these cacti to their goal? That's a possibility. If that were the thing that we needed to do... How would I do that? No, seriously, how would I do that? Because I don't have a way to, like... How could you ever... How could you ever move the cactus near number 5 to the left? You would have to have a segment to the right of him. That segment, I guess, could have come from much farther away. No, because those are all bushes, so... If I put one of these in a spot, does anything change? No. Maybe I have to solve puzzle 4 and it adds grid squares to puzzle 5? It's a possibility. And if that's the case, I don't want to do this right now, and we still have some time left, so let's skip 4 or 5 in the meta puzzle here. And let's instead peek ahead at the mainline game, which is Mountains, where there's 31 puzzles. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I'm not sure how big this game is. I think it said over 100 puzzles at some point. But maybe we'll have a new mechanic here? What is this heavy line? It's slidey ice. So, like, the moment you touch one end, I'm going to move to the right and then make no other inputs, and I end up over there. What if I do this? Same thing. Once I hit one end, I end up on the other. So it feels like I need to set myself up with a little hook or crook or whatever. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, interesting. After doing that, the slippery ice went away. I, like, melted it as I skated over it or something. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we solved a puzzle in the mountain zone. So once again, it immediately forces me to do that. Okay. What if I do this? Yep. So I need to somehow melt the ice and then go rescue the cactus, it seems. Which currently seems impossible since the cactus is on the grid. What would happen if there was something on the other side? So what would happen if I do this? I push the cactus into myself and the cactus dies. Alright. Information has been gained. Is the cactus still rescuable from here? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Pressing it this way is not going to help. So eventually I need to move to the right here while the cactus is there. So how do I get the cactus up one square? Well, it is briefly here, but then it gets too far. And now it's there again. There we go. So now I just need to get around it. And that's clearly impossible. Okay, it's starting to get some ideas. It feels like this is a good first move. Followed kind of by this. Yeah. Okay, okay. Felt like it took me a long time to get there, but I'm starting to get a grip. Like a grip on the slippery ice of the mountain. Alright. I see that we'll be able to press down eventually. So it feels like something like that. Followed by... Oh, wait. Undo. There we go. I thought I pressed down, but apparently I did not. Alright, so that was the correct series of moves for that one. Okay. We need to push them both up. I think the implication is one of them is going to need to be pushed up with my pot, and the other one's going to need to be pushed up with my head. Also, what happens if I enter this from the middle? Swap branch. X moves my eyeballs. Okay, this is not what I thought was going to happen. This explains the mystery key. So, if I move to the right, only this part grows. Got it. And if I move over here, only this part grows, I guess. And I'm still not sure what I'm doing. Okay, and if I had gone instead from the front, then there's no swap branch thing available. Okay. I'm not sure how to take advantage of this just yet. Oh, okay. There's an obvious way to take advantage of it, which is I can do this, I can swap branch, and then I can do this. Okay. Totally new mechanic. It uses the final button. That was the mystery button from the control settings. And that's going to make things a whole lot more interesting. Okay. For this, we need to push one to the left once and one to the left twice. And so one imagines having two heads will be better than one. Somehow. Suppose you No. I have a different idea. Suppose I swap. I have you go over here. I switch to this guy so that I can push everybody over once. And then I want to only switch that, which involves doing something I can't do. Okay. What if I swap, move you to the right, swap back, grab you, swap, move you to the right. There we go. Okay, getting the hang of this. I think we'll try one more of these. So, usually seems like it's going to be useful to do the little branchy dude, so that you have options. I will have the ability to press down and move the whole thing up at some point. So let's go ahead and grab you. Push you to there. Then let's push the whole thing up. And then I want to push the whole thing to the right, but I can't. Because I've got the little stubby bit. And also I can't push against that wall. So all I'll be able to do is push up. So I need to push you to the right as the last move. Okay, so what if I do... I need to push you to the right as the last move, which means I need to push you up sooner. But I don't have a way to... Yeah, no. So if I do this... I need to push you up. This will push you up. And then I can use this guy to push you in. Great. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's look forward to more of these next time, and perhaps at some point we'll swap back around to the rest of Forest Plus. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Room to Grow. For now, bye-bye.